Hello and welcome. It is 8 p.m. CET on the 22nd of December 2023. It is the winter solstice, and this is the PeaceCircle29. Let's breathe. Concentrating, focusing on the center, the inner core, inviting the light as this winter solstice is closing one of the longest nights in the year that is marked by the solstices and the equinoxes. And there's a lot of stirrings going on. Many planets are close to the galactic center. We're having a full moon in a few days. And of course, there are the festive season celebration of Christmas, Christ Mass. And so today's Peace Circle falling coincidentally onto the winter solstice, when the sun rises at the most southern point in the northern hemisphere. And we had 24 hours at least stormy winds, and it is still very windy out there, wind chill. And it is also the feeling of a very stormy times, the times of the winds of change. And this may not be a bad thing, however, for sensitives it can feel rather overwhelmingly a lot what is going on, a lot coming up to be released before we enter in the new solar cycle. And it's been a very emotional day at this end. So coming into peace, breathing, peace. I was nudged today to focus on making peace with money and resources, with tax systems, with health insurance, all those demands by the old paradigm that is changing, not functioning very well at all, and therefore Venus being in Scorpio, uncovering a lot of feelings around self-worth, valuables, money matters, income. And in fact, it's this feeling of disempowerment in a very materialistic, money-driven society at this moment, and the inequalities on this planet and the draconian ways of what is money used for, and with the paradigm shift from the Piscean into the Aquarian age or eon, and so many new energies coming in via the galactic center. Many of us may have somatic or body memories to past lives and certain timelines, and it doesn't mean you have had past life, but maybe members of your bio family. They obviously lived through the era and seen the things that happened. Plus we breathe in the air and we walk the earth, and there's a lot arising. The positive thing is that money is not all that important. There are more important themes, but Venus rules love as well, any kind of love. So it seems there are a lot of life reviews happening for some of us that are about the people that we shared our life with, what we share our life with, and their choices. And ultimately, there's a lot of fear attached to both themes. And interestingly enough, it has to do with self-worth and self-value. And we'll just direct some peace towards that. So the question is, do you value yourself? And this can be a very ego-driven question, but this is being asked from the soul level. This is to do with the being you are, and that being you is absolutely okay. No need to justify, no need to apologize, no need to explain, and no need to please and fit in, no need to lash out either. The more you express who you are, the more it can anchor in your life. So the answer should be, of course, yes, I value myself for all the mastering that we are doing on a daily basis. And it seems the more technology that is in our life, the harder it has become. Things were never easy, but to actually talk directly to somebody who can take a decision, who can give you an answer, seems impossible today. So it seems many of us are also very tired of this nonsense battle. But it is explainable, obviously, because the old system is on the way out. And the new one isn't quite there yet. There are many, many, many good projects, many, many people applying themselves. But there's also many of us really rather overwhelmed and exhausted and having to take a rest. So as we value ourselves, it is totally okay to take it slow, to take a rest, even among all those responsibilities that we have. So let's connect more Is there an area in your life? Is there an area in your body, in your emotions? Has there been a recent event where you felt you did not value yourself? Let's focus on the self-value. It is a strange word. It goes beyond the materialistic sense. It is about really appreciating the person you are, how you give your best, and that your best is good enough. And letting go of all the things that did not work out, even though you gave all you could. So we breathe peace into this area in our body, into the area where we sense these emotions, or we don't maybe sense them, because sometimes we go numb. Nevertheless, we breathe into valuing ourselves, and we breathe peace into valuing ourselves in our daily lives. I value myself. I value my honesty, authenticity, and my peacefulness. I value yourself. We value ourselves. Another area that this touches upon is the self-worth. Slightly different energy. In fact, it may cause more emotions, as self-worth or lack of self-worth is one of the symptoms described of the psora miasma, which is one of the biggest ones that was described by Hahnemann and his homeopathic theories 200 years ago. That it is something that is passed down in the generations and often expresses itself with, of course, the behavior of adults around us when we grow up. So a sense of self-worth is difficult when the parents also do not feel that or have not brought up with that, and the grandparents neither. And as many of us have ancestors who went through hard times in the last 100 and so years, plus the system really likes to hierarchical keep human beings down. So this is what is changing now. We're coming out of the Piscean age. We're coming out of the Pluto in Capricorn, and we're going more into the grassroots empowerment, and with this, an absolute valuing of each life, a worthiness of each being, not just human beings, animals and plants, elementals, and so on. Consciousness is everywhere. So let's breathe into the area in our body that reacts to self-worth or a lack thereof, and make peace with it. Where have you felt not worthy? Where have you experienced others behaving towards you as if you're not there, as if you're not counting? But where have you been hard on yourself, making yourself smaller? I make peace with my attitudes towards self-worth. I am worth everything. Abundance is my birthright. That my needs are met is my birthright. There is no lack on this planet. It is just an old idea that is leaving. It's been instilled into us to save resources when there are plenty of resources. It is just the way that they are distributed and the way the money is spent on conflicts, discovering Mars and so on. Creating robots, when really we are the intelligence. We are the ones creating all of this. And so we can now also create a world that honors each being for their self-worth and make peace with all the energy of better than, richer than, more than. We are all equally worthy of life on earth. Let's breathe to that. Let's focus on our ability to create, our ability to live in an abundant flow of financial resources. Let's make peace with money matters. Many human beings feeling the squeeze that the outgoings are bigger than that is what's coming in. That the things we have to pay out just to have our basic needs met are becoming increasingly more expensive and increasingly more demanding and increasingly more aggressive as the old system needs to be renewed. However, as long as we are in this changing environment, let's breathe peace into all our money matters. I am at peace and I invite the flow of money into my life. I invite the abundance of financial resources into my life. I happily accept free giving for this service of creating peace on this planet, focusing on a peaceful life in all areas. I send peace to any place on this planet where people facing the lack of financial abundance. How many children, how many women, how many elderly are depending on the old patriarchal income, and how many women get paid less or get paid nothing for doing most of the work. Let's send peace to the inequality of male and female and their way of inviting financial abundance into their life. It is a birthright to be supported by the universe, be supported by the culture, and be supported by the community, and be supported by the governing systems. So wherever you feel tense in your body when you hear these words, just breathe peace into this. I invite peace into my life. I invite peace into all human being lives on this planet in all areas of financial abundance. We all have the right to be supported, to share our talents that we bring with us, with this society, with this culture, with this humanity, and with this earth. Let's breathe peace onto that. You may feel it tensing up in your body, and let's just breathe into the body part. I am at peace with financial abundance. I am at peace that the inequalities between male and female, between black and white, between rich and poor will be gone now as we invite financial abundance, self-worth, self-value into this peace circle. All of this is our birthright. Therefore, we make peace now. We let go of all the old paradigms, of all the old shackles, of all the old limitations, of all the old thoughts, of all the old cultural system that in any way discriminates against us in any possible ism that may be there. We are all intelligent, autodidact, sensitive, multitasking managers of our little island called home, with our loved ones, with all the buildings, all the plants, all the animals, all the soils, all the air, all the elementals. We manage every day very well. So let's breathe peace. None of us waste things simply because we honor nature, animal kind, earth, and our fellow human beings, and all the hard handmade work that has gone into it or is going into it. We value being able to create a home for our loved ones, and this is an essential birthright. Therefore, we breathe peace into this and all areas in our home or areas in our life. All areas in our consciousness. We stand for peace with all financial matters, with all self-worth matters, and with all self-value matters. We matter most. Now we can move into a different area, if you want to say it in an exalted way, that really what is behind all those materialistic claims is absolute authenticity, integrity, and honoring each being, whether they can contribute or not, or in whichever way they can contribute. Everyone gives in their way. It is just the limited, superficial, uncaring way of the old paradigm that puts rules that are artificial and not belonging here as we are compassionate, loving, giving, sharing human beings that care for our loved ones, for our friends, for our family, for ourselves, for all our pets, for the nest that we call our home, and for this earth and all nature, for all the resources that are free, air, rainwater, groundwater, earth, the abundance of plants, the seasons, sun, stars. We breathe peace to our entire solar system, our entire galaxy, our entire earth. May we make peace with our multidimension consciousness kept deep in our heart. Let's make peace with the voice of peace, with the voice of love, with the voice of self-value, with the voice of self-worth, with the voice of financial abundance to all. Where there is love, there is flow, there is no lack. So, last but not least, it's about self-love. Something that is not really being taught or incorporated in any of the teachings, in any of the there's just a big storm right outside. Self-love, self-love, loving thyself. I love myself. You love yourself. We love ourselves. Peace to self-love. Just breathing where we have any reaction in our body when we talk, when we speak, when we mention self-love. It is our birthright. It's not an ego-driven, it's a holistic self, multidimensional birthright to love oneself. And therefore, on that basis, it is fully okay to care for oneself, and therefore the systems that are not in line with this frequency-wise will need to adjust or leave. Peace for self-love. And the last eternal theme of the Peace Circle is, as ever, that we are now breathing peace within, peace all around, peace here, now, and everywhere around our beingness, within our beingness. And now we emit this peace around our room, peaceful, peace, our home, peaceful home, peace in the home, peace in this building, peace in this house, peace in this home, peace in the land where this home stands on, peace in the waters that surround this land where the home is based on, peace for all the plants, the trees, the flowers, shrubs, peace for all nature that surrounds this home, peace to any adjacent buildings, any neighbors, wrapping all into a golden ball of peace, spreading out this peace into the air above, into the soil below, into the landscape, the village, the fields, the hills, the valleys, the streams, the lakes, the oceans, the city, the county, wrapping the entire county in peace, rippling out to wrap the entire country in peace. Letting it spread out to wrap the entire continent in peace, and wrapping the peace around the entire earth, just giving it a big peace hug, inside, outside, everywhere. Let there be peace now, here on our home planet Earth, everywhere, within and all around. Let's expand that and let's go into the cosmos. Peace around the entire solar system, the entire galaxy, peace in the galactic centers, supergalactic centers, all centers, and into the next galaxy, into the multiverse, wrapping the consciousness of peace around the consciousness of the seen and unseen multiverses. Let's bring our attention slowly back from the multiverse to this solar system, to this planet, to this continent, to this country, to this county, to this neighborhood, to this home, to this room, space we are in. Peace hugging our home, all elementals, all nature, all animals, all loved ones wherever they are. Focus on their homes as well. Wrapping peace all around. Wrapping peace around the wind. Maybe you have rain with that wind. Soil. The lakes and rivers. The air. The fireplaces or heating systems that make peace. And once more, peace around your home. Let's take peace just around our physical appearance. I am peace. You are peace. We are peace. Ich bin Frieden. Du bist Frieden. Wir sind Frieden. Soy paz. Tú eres paz. Somos paz. Peace within me. Now. Forever. Emitting peace to everyone I speak to everything I touch, to all my thoughts, all my emotions. Let's be at peace. Emitting that peace to all humanity, to all of Earth. That everyone has the abundance of all the essential resources they need. That everyone has love, compassion, understanding, communication, belonging, feeling self-worth, being valued, and having peace in their lives, now, here, everywhere. And so it is. Thank you for sharing. This is Blue. Have compassionate solstice and enjoy the festive season. Thank you for sharing. Peace, and so it is.